He walked slowly, carefully placing one foot in front of the other. The sidewalk stretched before him, a familiar path he had taken countless times. But today was different. Today, fate had a surprise in store. As he shuffled along, his foot caught on something unexpected. A sudden slip, a flash of yellow. He was falling, crashing down onto the unforgiving concrete. Pain shot through his hip, a sharp reminder of his fragility. He lay there for a moment, catching his breath, trying to gather his bearings. The world spun slowly around him. He tried to push himself up, but the pain was too intense. He let out a groan, a sound of both physical and emotional anguish. His bones ached, his body heavy with the weight of years. Just when despair threatened to engulf him, he felt a warmth on his hand. A wet nose nudged his fingers, followed by a soft, reassuring lick. He opened his eyes and saw a pair of big brown eyes staring back at him. A golden retriever, its tail wagging gently, sat patiently beside him. The dog's presence was calming, a beacon of hope in his moment of need. He reached out a trembling hand to stroke the dog's soft fur. The dog leaned into his touch, its tail wagging even faster. He noticed a collar around the dog's neck, a gleaming name tag dangling from it. Curiosity piqued. He squinted to make out the inscription. The engraved letters materialized slowly, each one sending a jolt of recognition through him. "The Great Loll," the tag read. The words hit him like a thunderbolt, transporting him back decades to his childhood. Loll, his beloved golden retriever, his constant companion in those carefree days. The memories came flooding back, vivid and bright. He could almost feel Loll's wet nose nudging his hand, hear the joyful bark that always greeted him. Could it be? Was this his Loll? He knew it was impossible, a cruel trick of his aging mind. Loll was long gone, lost to the passage of time, but the resemblance was uncanny, the name tag an improbable coincidence. He clung to the possibility, a flicker of warmth spreading through his chest. He wrapped his arms around the dog, burying his face in its fur. He inhaled deeply, the scent so familiar, so comforting. Tears welled up in his eyes, tears of joy and sorrow, of loss and rediscovery. In that moment, it didn't matter if this was truly his Loll or just a messenger from his past. The connection was real, the warmth undeniable. With the dog's help, he managed to get to his feet. He was still shaky, but the pain seemed to have lessened. He looked down at his furry companion, a silent promise passing between them. Together they would walk on, two souls brought together by fate's gentle hand. And in each other's company they would find solace, companionship, and a renewed sense of hope.